Please work properly. Please work properly. Please work properly. You motherfucker, you better work. Oh, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Let me see if... Okay, it actually says we're live everywhere. The subscription to Rhinos _ suspended 4-year server Rhinos could not send a notification to the Discord channel. Please check permissions. It has all the permissions. I don't... I just wanted it to automate something so I didn't have to do it. It's also not telling me it hasn't done it yet. Oh, it did it! It did it! It did the thing! Yes! Sorry, I'm excited. Hey, so long, Kiki. Let me say, hey, no worries, Josh, no worries. It did the thing! It automated it! Now, that's the Twitch channel, and then you got the Rhino. You got the YouTube link here. Fuck yeah! I've automated stream announcements. Now, I do realize that I've got to go and edit that, because it's not actually doing a stream ping. At... There we go, I did it properly. In the process of kit bashing your Hogwarts into snag whatevers. Cool. Let me quickly edit that so it doesn't do it again. What is it? I have the thing saved. And that way it can do stream pings based on if I go live on Twitch, and then everything else will be YouTube pings and everything else. Good. Alright, let me add a space that I forgot. How is everyone? Oh, it's going really well? Good. What? What, Josh? If I send you gift, what it is? What is that? Oh. It's just an automation thing. So like as soon as I go live, it'll do stream pings and everything like that. I was just wanting to make sure it worked properly. I'm pretty sure that'll work. Hell yeah. Well, I fixed that problem. How everyone's doing good? Good. Was there any Warhammer news today? What's up, Dr. Goggles? How you doing, brother? We did get botted on Twitch for some fucking reason. I didn't do it. I don't know who did it. It kind of upsets me because it just feels like cheating. It is cheating, more or less. Holy shit, Middle-earth strategy battle game. This looks like it's a metallic sculpt, bro. This looks like a pewter sculpt. I kind of forgot they had the rights to this. Like, I'm not gonna lie. No offense. But who plays Middle-earth battle strategy? They have tournament stuff. Okay. You know, I was gonna say us Warhammer players have the autism, but they don't. And I'm like, actually, Lord of the Rings has been around a lot longer than Warhammer is. It's probably got a lot more autism in it. Not discouraging people who play it. What else? Classic characters are getting Necromunda rules. Oh, this is from yesterday. No real Warhammer news. I'm kind of surprised. Cheating and would hate for any of your favorite streamers to be botting. Yeah, I didn't, brother. I spend too much money on Warhammer. You think I'm gonna fucking pay money for people to be followers? Like, that's not even something that really helps as much. It would be viewers if I bought anything. I would not bought anything because I have better shit to spend my money on. But like, I'm upset about it. I truly am actually upset because I can go. Let me find the followers list. There it is. What? Why are you sending jewels? But you see these names? These are clearly not actual people. And it pisses me off that somebody did this. If you did this to me, don't do it again. And, like, there's 70 of them. Because we were at 49 subs last I looked. And then that was... I'm too poor to bot? Fuck you. I spend money in better ways. Thanks for the jewels. What's up, Silicon? How you doing? All right, so we are back to painting Krieg. It is a warm day. Actually, let me go kick on my my air conditioner real quick before we get to painting. I don't want to be sweating in my paint. I did go see Spider-Man today. I did go see the new Spider-Man movie. It was actually pretty decent. It's very responsible. Let's see, how much money did I spend on Warhammer stuff this week? Combat Patrol, brushes, some paints, and some brush goop cleaner. Although the brushes and goop got like, if you spent $50, they would take $20 off. So that was only $30. So $150. LED, micro LED lights, lead belcher paint. Let's not talk about that. Let's not add that up real quick. All right. First things first. We need to do our mint green because I want to fix that flag right now. That's all right, Josh. Take care, brother. See you around. You know where we are. The stream schedule won't change until we start harvest. Let's see. Green. And white in order to make the mint. Will I ever do a Gundam? Gundam's not my thing, man. Gundam's not quite my thing. I'll do like other tabletop games, but Gundam never really something I got into. I kind of played a Gundam game when I was younger, but other than that, not really. No plans to, at least. Howdy, Nelson. What's up, Inferno? There we go. That's a quick fix for that. We'll anger exorcise that later. I just realized this is a sergeant. This is supposed to be a sergeant. Oh, well. All right. Let's do skin tone first. Do this cold flesh. What color is that? It is a mix. It's a mix of green and white. It just makes mint. Suggested for the first. No, currently no plans on doing anything outside of Warhammer right now. Outside of like Kill Team, that kind of stuff, those are included in like the Warhammer universe. I know I kind of looked at Trench Crusade at one point, and I'm still like maybe on Trench Crusade at some point, but I'm not. I have 300 Warhammer minis right now. The backlog is kind of taking precedent. That and anything that I've promised to do, I need to still get done. Stuff all the way back from Christmas, so. Which is part of the reason why I got a bunch of resin this week as well. It has nothing to do with the files that I have now. But what would your suggestion be? The Rhino files. The Rhino files are now 500 gigabytes, I think, ish. I need to switch paintbrushes. I will talk about the new Spider-Man movie somewhat. It was all right. I'd say the Spider-Man movies have been better than anything Marvel for a long time in my eyes. I really liked it. It wasn't that bad. There was some definitely inappropriate jokes for for kids to be watching it. That felt kind of a little bad. Yes, the last of the movie was not. It kind of dropped off. There was a joke where Peter started getting organic webbing, and it like came out of his wrist very suggestively, and I looked at my buddy and I just go, me after the 5th time, and then it starts shooting everywhere, and then I kind of went, oh, me the first time. I was just instantaneous. I was just like, I can't help it. I gotta make the joke. There was actually quite a bit of swearing for it to be a kids movie, although The Punisher did most of it. But no, it was all right. But no, as soon as he started spraying webs everywhere, I was like, I gotta make the joke, man. There ain't no fucking way I don't make that joke. But yeah, no, it was all right. The only thing I didn't like about it was spending a bunch of money. Oh, and do I have it? They gave us pins for some reason. I don't know why they did this. I don't know what to do with this. Right after MJ got back home, the movie is really sort of falls apart. Yeah. Yeah, it was a way to introduce mutants into it, though. And that's kind of what the goal of the movie was. Introducing mutants into Marvel. Don't spoil it just because, but that's all I'll say about the plot. Yeah, you know, now that you say that, the back half of the movie is kind of not fantastic. It's also 2.5 hours, or like 2.5-ish hours, and I was kind of not. It feels like it's a half hour too long. Truly. Because he's Spider-Man and he can't. I don't know, bro. It wasn't her fault because she was seeking vengeance or whatever. It's not a great ending. It's really not. There is that. Gotta paint the crotch area of this genderless horse. But yeah, no, it was raining this morning, so I knew I didn't have much to do for work, so I was just instantly like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go see a movie today. I'm gonna go outside and do outside people things. And it was fun. I ate way too much food, though, because we went to like a 10 o'clock showing, and after that, or like we went to the 10 o'clock showing, and I was like, fuck it, we're gonna go get breakfast beforehand. And then we got breakfast, and then I got pretzel bites in the movie theater, and then afterwards we went and got lunch because it was a 2.5 hour movie. It started at 10, so it was noon. It was actually 1 by the time the whole movie was done, and I'm just like, all right, I'm kind of hungry again. Modern Marvel. Yeah. A lot of them are A lot of the modern Marvel movies have been pretty dog shit as of late. It's honestly like the first time I've been to a movie theater in a while. Project Hail Mary was the only other movie I wanted to go see, and I didn't go see it. What would have been it before that? Would it have been Avatar: The Way of Water? I think so, actually. It would have been Avatar: Way of Water whenever the fuck that came out. Yeah, why'd you go waste money on that? I could have told you it was gonna be shit. Christopher Nolan's a retard. And it's not because of the terrible casting choices he did. They just didn't want to listen to the book. And they wanted to reimagine it. And the book has sold how many copies? Crappy souvenir. You know, watch the Fantastic Four did the same thing. I did not watch Fantastic Four in the movie theaters, and when I watched it, I got to the very end of Fantastic Four, and I was like, I could have painted minis or done something else besides watch this movie. Why the fuck did I watch this movie? And if you say that to yourself after you just finished a whole movie, not a good sign. Not a good sign for that movie. It was all like, I just wasted a lot of time where I could have been doing something productive. Trying to make it a thing. It'll be better than the fucking weird Fleshlight Supergirl thing. Let's paint this. What's up, Eternal? How you doing, brother? Has been New Day in Deadpool 3. Yeah. It's funny, it's things that Disney doesn't technically own. AI Rhino, what the fuck are you talking about? You're AI. Slogs. Yeah, like I said, I haven't watched any other Marvel movies as of late. Especially not in movie theaters. I tried to watch the second season of Daredevil, the revival, and I just couldn't. I really got to the point where I'm like, I really don't give a fuck what happens anymore. I'm just gonna go watch something else. It kind of was like the final season of The Boys. It was kind of just like, I really don't give a fuck, because it's all the second season of Daredevil was make Kingpin a Trump allegory, and I'm just like, I don't give a fuck about this shit. Keep this shit out of my media, please, for the love of God. But they don't want to do that, so I won't watch it. Because that's what they did with the fucking series I was just talking about, The Boys. They just made it a fucking Trump allegory. And so, like, I don't fucking care about politics. I'm watching TV to forget real life. Come on. That would be like me just going on a political tirade right now about whatever reason. It's like, you're not here to listen to that. You're here to talk about painting minis and playing with plastic figurines and shit talking every occasion. That's what you're here for. The main reason why Deadpool 3 was good, because Ryan Reynolds basically stopped Disney. Yeah. I need a decent little brush. And I'm gonna need leather. God damn it, I forgot to shake it up. Well, She-Hulk, the actress, ruined that. The actress coming out and just being a cunt all the time. And I'll say that word. She was being a cunt 90% of the time. And then the ending was also terrible for She-Hulk. Like, it was really bad script writing and stuff. Look, I can't write a story very well, but goddamn. The fall of Ingle Prime was going to be better than that. Forced them to remove them. Actress got so pissed they sued him. Yeah, bro. Turns out if you act like an asshole, people don't want you around them. Huge surprise. If only Hollywood would ever if only they'd ever realize it. Yes, I did. I've got 2 Australians that'll give me the pass now. And Better Call Saul was really only good for like the early seasons, to me. Well, you tell that to YouTube because they're not going to like me saying that. Let's see. There's a strap back here. Bro's got the strap on him. Literally. The Gabagoo pass? You're not even Italian. You're just from Jersey. Come on. Dude, whenever I see that guy, I instantly think it's Eternal. Yeah, but the Gabagoo is from New Jersey. Or is from Italy. There's that. Oh god, dude, this is the reason why I wish I didn't fucking put this motherfucker on the horse. Regret. I will say we might split this into 2 streams, by the way. We'll probably chill for a while, paint a bit, and then come back later and do the same. Actually, we might not. We might not do more later. I want to catch up on a little bit of sleep and do a little bit of research. When I say research, I mean watch other people's YouTube shit, like riff off of like how they do stuff and do thumbnail art and everything like that. Never. I would love to see you go into a sandwich shop and say, hey, let me get some gabagool. You probably get punched in the face. Because the people that are working the Italian shop are Italian. People working the Italian shop are Italian. People working the sandwich shop are probably going to be Italian. They're gonna just be like, hey, what'd you say? Just come after you super quick. Let's see. Oh, I might as well paint all this as well. Gotta paint this man's boots. I don't know if I ever want more of these fucking horsemen. I truly don't know if I ever want any more of these. What's up, mini Crocs? Welcome. I don't think there's that many Italians in Philly. Let's add a little bit more. What am I painting? This is a Death Rider. We are taking a break from the box of, we're taking a break from the Armageddon box. 1, this was voted to be the next thing we go back to working on. And 2, this is just backlog stuff as well. What's up, Master? Purple Master, Christoph? Christoph, Purple Master. I need to touch up certain things. Basically, this is the end product of what we're doing right now. Except for I gotta Ingrax Earth Shade this again. And that's missing some basing bits as well. We might do those today if we get this done in time. If you're gonna paint these fucking Krieg horses, do not put him on this fucking guy. Looking good. Just found the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, no, we... So that's the Vanguard Vets, the Eradicators. That's an Orc from the Armageddon box. And then these are the 10 Intercessors. All of them kit bashed to be Deathwatch, and an actual real kit bashed one with bone swords based off of the bone sword design from this guy, who's a Justiciar, and a homebrew chapter. So I wanted to do blood on this guy's, like, I wanted to do like blood jumping the gap, but I didn't have any UHU glue. Warhammer painting in live. Yeah, no, we're super chill around here. We paint Space Marines, Deathwatch, Krieg, Tau, World Eaters, Necrons, Chaos. What else? Leagues of Votan I haven't done much of. I've done a small amount of Tyranids and obviously Orcs. So it God damn it. I wasn't paying attention and I just put paint where it wasn't supposed to be. So I know keeping the title very simple works very well. Necrons and Grimdark style and playing your first proper Necromunda game. Sunday? Nice. If you want to see one of my Necrons, I do have one on my desk. So I do my Necrons a little unique. I have them waking up on a world that's been, what is it? Not Armageddon. One that's been, like, heavily bombarded, so there's, like, craters. But, like, this guy stepped into a crater thinking, oh, it's a puddle, and then he just went all the way up to his knees. So I, like, cut him to his knees, stuck his knees on the base, did a circle of the basing material, and then a water effect. And they're all rusty and shit, because they're not being taken care of. but it's massive. Okay, so actually, I'll kind of talk about why I paint so many different factions. You can see, actually, one of the masterpieces here. Fuck that cape, bro. Fuck that cape. That's technically a Horse Heresy thing. So there's a reason why I paint so many different armies. Up to a point, this is the first ever mini I painted. So after I started painting, I just started painting basically Ultramarines. And I painted about 48 Ultramarines. And by the time I got done with the last one, I was getting really burnt out. I'm all like, okay, this kind of isn't as fun as I thought it was going to be anymore. I'm only 48 minis in. This is kind of starting to suck. And then I proceeded to start painting Necron, and I realized that switching it up every now and then adds flavor. Flavor is the spice of life, especially when painting minis. And you get to do some really fun things with other factions that you might not have tried before. For instance, our Red Corsairs is a red candy apple metallic color that we had to actually experiment in order to find. So this is one of our Red Corsairs. You see, it's the candy apple red metallic and everything like that. Oh, howdy, Painted Deathwing. Yes, the Dark Angel for direction. I walked into a cupboard. Oh, Painted Deathwing. I just listened to a book yesterday of what was it called? Death Watch: The Last Guardian, and it had a Dark Angel in it. And I'm not going to spoil the book, but it's a really good read. It's only an hour long, and it's also an audiobook because y'all know I'm not fucking reading. I ain't reading shit. I'm listening to my books. But you have a big pile instead of overthinking, you're just going with it. Not sticking to one paint brand. Not a big fan of the heavy metal style. I'm also not a huge heavy metal style. I also dislike non-metallic metal paint jobs. I'm not a huge fan of that. The guy who just called me a fucking nerd bought over $2,000 of Necrons in one day. I don't want to hear it from him. And then he's going to say allegedly. Let me catch up on that. Oh, I've seen your pile of shame. You did many commission paintings for years. It was your job at every time you painted something different. You crave more from your army. Allegedly half that? No. You've spent more than that in total. Just the Spider-Man green Goblin's Last Stand? I just wanted to do something different, so I was like, fuck it, let's go see a movie with one of my buddies. And we saw that Spider-Man was in the movie theater. I'm like, yeah, let's go see that. Let me get that off. It was alright. The ending was kind of slow and like, really, come on. Boring. It could have been 30 minutes shorter, and it would have been way better if it was 30 minutes shorter, in all honesty. 2 hours and 20 minutes. Goddamn fucking spiky bastard. 2 hours and 20 minutes, probably a touch too long. And then there's that. So I usually don't get anything. I usually just get a drink, which is still like $7. But I got pretzel bites this time. I still spent too much fucking money at the movie theater. And then I saw that you could get a pizza. And I'm like, maybe next time. When Avengers is inevitably 3 hours long, I'm just going to have a fucking pizza. $10 for water. Watch like a movie once or twice a year. Wish you guys had pretzels. Yeah, no, the pretzels were just because it's something different. I forgot to paint this tail. We are probably going to do the eyes as the red metallic that we've been doing beforehand. Oops. Oh, this is in my way. Okay, that's that. So all we got left is the backpack. Okay, hold on. Let me stretch for a second here. Pop my fingers. We've only been going for 36 minutes. It's only been 36 minutes. Pain. Pain. I fucking hate painting these things. If you're going to ask, why do you have them if you hate painting them? They were in the Krieg launch box, and I got the Krieg launch box forever ago. Actually, I think that was over a year ago the Krieg launched, and these are the only things that are not fully painted. I have this one to paint, and all of these to paint still. If you want to... I just dropped one. Where'd it go? I cannot move my chair until I know where it's at. If you want to see what it looks like fully done, like we got some extra basing bits. It says Krieg across the top. He's got like proper markings and stuff. And I do a gold, like the eagle thing is gold, and then I try to do the numbers as gold. And then we have an entire command team to paint. And the rest of one full artillery piece, plus 2 more from the Krieg Siege Platoon box, including 5 more engineers and 20 more Kriegsmen. And then the rest of the Chthonian prospect box, which is Leagues of Votan. That's 5 berserkers? A character in a 5-man squad. It is 10 berserkers. A defender thing, 2 artillery pieces on there, and everything like that. You just want New Steel Legion. New Steel Legion won't be out for at least another 3 years. Not trying to be a dick, but we know how GW's gonna do it. Okay, so what? Oh, I'm still missing some more leather stuff. I'm listening to background noise, and somebody just goes, in the immortal words of my dad, "Get off my dick, I'm trying to eat here." Yeah, no. Dude, they're in concept art. If they're in concept art phase, and that was back in, oh, when the fuck did they show concept art? Oh, when they announced they were going back to Armageddon for, like, the 8th time. And that was 6 months ago, so you got a year and a half. I mean, you could just paint Krieg as Steel Legion. What other Xenos? You could give Tau some more auxiliary. But they're not gonna do you you did get a new Xenos race entirely, Leagues of Votann. Space Dwarfs. You want to start painting again? Just start. I don't know what that is, Christoph. I'm not that heavy into the lore yet. New Trazen. You didn't get the notification? So, actually, I'll show you. Discord, if you're a part of the Discord now actually pings. There'll be the main click will be to go to Twitch, but the YouTube link's here. I can't do it tied to YouTube because then it's going to stream ping everyone for every video that comes out as well. Xenofaction there ever was, and we never got models. Rock Ghoul. Oh, I did finish the Fulgrim book finally. Oh my god. Do you want to talk about the longest book ever? I was so ready for it to be done. I'm not gonna lie, I was so ready to be done with that book. Excited? The Red Wolves started ages ago, but when you started priming them, you got bored. That's like I said, you just gotta like switch. You just gotta switch what you're doing. Trader Karmasar doesn't look fun to paint either. Didn't you just get that? Sit down to the original copy. First Heretic was where I started listening to audiobooks for Horus Heresy as well. It is very good. I'm just gonna cover this up and then do the little areas in the back. And full GW books you find decent. The majority are like, yeah. Does it look fun to paint? Bro, you gotta do sub-assembly painting, man. I'm telling you. Sub-assembly painting saves a lot of models. Trust me, I wish I could do it right now. Okay, there we go. And then we hit this real quick. The Warhammer horror books, I've heard those are really good. I've heard those were really good. Hold on a second, I've got something in a tooth. Where is the power sword? I do actually use a power sword to pick up my teeth. I'm doing a bartender course? Oh shit. Sorry, are they not audiobooks? Hold on, we're technically on a BRB screen. Actually, hold on. Oh. There you go. Yeah, I also need to swap my sponge, but I need to order more. I need to get more. It does, mine also kind of stink. You have a few already. Nice. Okay, let's not accidentally paint that. What else needs to be hit? That's fine. We're going to be painting Krieg all weekend for the most part, so hope you like them. And then we'll finish the Land Raider on Monday-ish. Okay. Don't separate the rider and horse. Oh, you didn't separate the rider and horse. Yes. As soon as I painted the first one, actually, as soon as I painted High Marshal Dreer, because he was the first one I painted, I kind of realized, oh, fuck. Why did I put the rider on the horse? I hate life. So yes, if you are, take everyone's advice, keep the rider off the horse. The reins are kind of a bitch to get done as well, but the rider on the horse, bro, he has no reason to be on there yet. He has no reason until he's fully painted to be on that horse. I promise you. I promise you. If you don't believe me, put this motherfucker on his horse for one model and paint it, and you'll just be like, ooh, I don't like this. Oh, there's a belt that I've got to paint on this guy too. How did we do? Okay, we did that like that. He can only lead one unit. I know. How about we just get the the High Marshal on foot back? That'd be fantastic. GW. Like just a High Marshal on foot or something. I mean, I might have 3D print files for him, but bring back the grenaders. But that's what they're engineer and grenaders. They're the same thing. GW says as they take away more options. How about conscripts? That'd be awesome to have too. Paint grimdark, spray black and parts you can't reach, and leave shadow. The darker color makes it brighter and raised areas. Yeah, that's more almost slap chop-ish, kind of, but not really. Everyone just like, haha, Krieg shovel. Okay, that's right. He has a chest guard. It would be funny if they make them look like how the engineers used to look. Chaos have cultists, estimate random civilians. Okay. That's fine. I'm glad to see the leather still coming out the correct way. Krieg kernel. Mini would be awesome. Mostly metal. Oh, dude. They're so easy to paint. They're so easy to paint. Okay, there's that. Anything else needs leather? Nope. Alright. Like a Castellan equivalent. Okay, let's do eyes real quick for the horse and the rider. Let's just do eyes for the horse. No, let's do them both. That means I have to paint the gas mask on the rider. There it is. Man, there's a lot of people coming into stream today. Hell yeah. On a surprise Friday stream that wasn't definitely supposed to start this early. I do not usually stream on these hours on Fridays. Usually stream doesn't start until like 5 something. But it's a rain day, so I got to like just chill today. An actual day off from my regular job. And then this morning I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go do other stuff besides stream all day, so kind of a day off from both, but I need to like actually give myself days off. I remember the reason why I take Tuesdays and Wednesdays off, because I didn't this week, and I'm like, oh god. Not that I don't like doing it, but a day off just to like relax, maybe work on a video, which is something I didn't do as of late. It's a good idea. We'll put it that way. It's a good idea. What times do I stream in UK time? So if I do early, you got 6-hour time difference. It's either 6 or 5. So about an hour from now is usually when I would start streaming. Yeah, that's true. So like your guys is 10, 11 p.m. But if I can sneak in a lunchtime stream for me, or if I'm awake early enough, then I stream 5 a.m. for me, which is, I believe, 10 or 11 in the morning for you guys. And then noon for me, which is like, let me think of the actual time. It'd be 1800 for you guys, ish. If you're not off the 24-hour time clock, then it's 6 p.m. ish for you guys. But yeah, Painted Deathwing should know. He's British. Actually, there's quite a few British people here. It's very kind of funny. We love making fun of British knife crime, and there's a lot of British people here. Okay. I need a smaller brush for this. Man, it's going to be so nice to have these new brushes. I will state, okay, I'm going to spoil that Death Watch book I said something about. Oh my god, I want to talk about it. Ah! No, his arm fell off. It's fine. I'm going to keep his arm off, actually. I'm going to keep his arm off. Oh, it's Death Watch, The Last Guardian. So, in this book, there's a Black Templar in it. And, they're fighting a Keeper of Secrets, you know, the big 4-armed Slaanesh demon. And the Black Templars are like, his brothers are like, no, we will not leave you behind. And he goes, this is my purpose. And you're all like, what the fuck? This Black Templar just thinks he's going to be able to solo a keeper of secrets. And he's like, this is my purpose. Only I shall have to die here. And I'm all like, okay, whatever. And it cuts back to him fighting the thing. And the keeper of secrets just goes, why can I not see you? And his name was like Kuth. And he goes, my main life goal has been to fight demons. And I get to finally fulfill my life goal. And it says that he rubs his pauldron, the Black Templar pauldron, and it reveals a skull with horns, which is the execution. I always fuck it up. They're the Exorcist chapter, who are specifically like regular Space Marines that fight demons that aren't Grey Knights. And I was just like, oh my god, this is so fucking cool. Because the first Deathwatch mini, actually, I'll go grab him. The first Deathwatch guy we ever did was an Exorcist. Let me grab him real quick. Because I didn't know what to make, and I gave him the Xenos blade. So, like, when he was like fighting it, he's all like, why can't I see you? And then he reveals he's an exorcist, and his name was a word of power, or word of power. It's not Skyrim. His name was like a word to the demon, and it wouldn't allow him to see him. And he goes, I will reveal my true name, because my true name is your true name. Oh, then he speaks the true name of the demon, and it fucking gets sucked back into the warp. It was actually a pretty dope moment, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, no, it was very funny to see the Exorcists make an appearance in the book, especially since, like I said, the Exorcist was one of the very first ones I ever did. This leather color is ass. This leather color is total ass. So glad that I don't do that anymore. Will I go back and fix it? Probably not. Hold on a second. I'm going to have to restart my headset. It's making a really, really, really loud humming noise. And it just stopped. Okay. It stopped doing it, so let's continue painting. It started it again. Let me just restart it. Exorcists are epic. Yeah, they are. They're like the not lame Grey Knights. That's the best way to explain it. They're not lame Grey Knights. Howdy, Razzie. Do a diorama for the Return of Cadia episode? For the Return to Cadia episode. Ah. Reading currently is The Wicked and the Damned. Ah. See, I don't read books. I just listen to them on Audible. There is another Deathwatch book that I'll probably listen to on Audible. I will say the Fulgrim book. Oh my fucking god, dude. Another slog. That and I forget the Horus Rising was also another book that just took way too damn long. How you doing, Razzie? Those allegations are false. I am just a servitor skull. I am just a servo skull. And my servitor has actual human hands. How you doing, Razzie? Hopefully you're all good. You just get the codex because you like looking at the pictures. Hopefully they've learned. It sounds like they have learned somewhat. The Orc Codex looks like it was only going to be $60 or $40. So that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Infinite Divine? No, I have not. Not yet. How do servo skulls work? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. What else do I need to paint that still. How do they function without one? We have computers inside of us. Which is basically what a brain is. I know it is. I know what the Infinite and Divine is. Do you think I was able to get into the hobby without hearing how good of a book the Infinite and Divine was? Oh, there's no... I shouldn't have done this first. God damn it. Excuse me, doesn't Belisarius Cawl literally have an abominable intelligence of Gilliman in his ship? And Gilliman also have said thing in his ship, but it's just Cawl. The Cawl Man. The Callminator. No, I'm one of the very rare servitors or servo skulls where I do have intelligence. They didn't take my brain out. My brain's still in here and it still works. They also isn't Nicholas Tesla a servo skull? Isn't that like a fact? That they got Nicholas Tesla's skull and they made it into a servo skull. I need to be careful calling myself a servo skull because GW will try to make it so I can't. Because, you know, if people are having fun, GW can't allow that. I'm pretty sure he is a servo skull. The Inquisition's just GW representation. Hold on. I need to Google something. Skull in 40K. The Nicholas Tesla is a servo skull. An ancient relic known as the Skull of Elder Nikola. There you go. There you go. Oh. That's also the reason why I do my own artwork too. Is because like if you say something that an artist doesn't agree with, they can easily just be like, "You can't use my art anymore." So I just do my own artwork. This is my own little shitty drawing, of course. Edison. Definitely Edison. Let's see. I'm gonna switch brushes again. Why is my phone going off? Abraham Lincoln? Probably not. Okay, we're going to use our Deathcore Drab. That's my color for all my robes and stuff. Oh, I forget. This has the same problem Spooderman had. Also, I should have new lighting stuff and everything here soon. Beethoven's skull? Ah, yeah, that would make sense. Now, this is the only guys who are all this exact color. There's not as much of the light green on these guys. Do I have a regular Kriegsguard guy? I don't. Not on my desk. Oh my god, I forgot about Da Vinci. I didn't even think about Da Vinci. I'm pretty sure they've talked about Da Vinci. Well, he's not a servo skull. He's just a regular skull. It's just a relic. He's just probably like on the top of some toaster's fucking headboard. Can we please paint? I'm still trying to think of other possible guys that would be taken by them. Oh, that's supposed to be metal. Oopsie. Oppenheimer. For he has become death, destroyer of worlds. Oh, I haven't, Razzie. I haven't read much yet. I've been mostly focusing on Horus Heresy stuff. I want to at least read the start of all Primarch books. The only book that's the exception to that is Betrayer. But that's just because it's an excellent book. No, my Servo Skull self definitely isn't just an AI that the Tau implanted into a Servo Skull and gave to some random Mechanicus guy that died and I walked away from. Bruh, I don't have that much time. Dude, the fucking Fulgrim book was 15 hours. It took me 2 weeks. It took me 2 weeks to get through that. Oh, no, Razzie, I'm not reading the whole fucking thing. I just want to listen to, like, the main Primarch books. Holy shit, that's cold. I forgot that was down there. That was really cold on my feet. on my servitor's feet. I have my own servitor. His brain does not work. He can only paint. No, it took you like a week because it came out. You jumped into stream, said, "Read the new book, it's good," and then you left. To the old knight. Oh my god, this is oh my god, this is becoming bad. The other's insane. I know what Pinky in the Brain is. I'm old. I never really watched it that much. I'm not that old. I'm only in my late 20s. Yeah, I was working. Unk says the local 6'7" enjoyer. Which is, I just made a whole lot of people cringe by saying that. At least our numbers were about sex. Where's the red? There it is. I am... Next year, I'm going to turn 30. In 10 more years, I have to start in 10 more years actually playing Horus Heresy. Because people only play it... people only play Horus Heresy when they turn 40. Look at how perfect that eye is, bro. So good. I should have done that blush beforehand. Quit. Stop it. I'm still young. Still young enough. I'm still young and physically fit enough to be a firefighter. It's alright. You'll approach 30 one day too. God damn it. Yeah, I don't have kids. I'm not that old. I don't even have kids that I'm aware of. I must specify that. Fuck off, fly. I know of Danger Mouse, but that's before my time. those Hanna-Barbera? I know what Darkwing Duck is. There are actual Space Marines that wear regular pink armor. I don't know if I don't know the chapter by heart, but I know that that is a thing. I just bumped my mic into the. Hold on, I gotta actually concentrate for this. The Red Hands. It's my homebrew chapter. Actually, let me find it. We have a kit bashed captain for it that I haven't started painting yet. Don't tell me I lost it. Don't you dare tell me I lost that kit bash. No. 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 There he is. No. There he is. So it's a jump pack smash captain. With dual chain axes. I didn't lose it. I set it in my organization container. Oh, I need my holder if I'm gonna do this. Like Iron Lords? No. It's they're maroon and white. Let's see, I need to touch up the mask. And if you're gonna say anything about the white spots or anything, they're totally fine. Dude, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get done with this one today. He's painted already. I do it as a cold skin tone, and then you Angrax Earthshade it, and it comes out like this. I do usually do like a little bit of a lighter pink in their ears, because their ears would be more membrane-ish, so yeah. Oh, Plague Marine's gonna be the worst, because he's just gonna watch you get sick and then be like, haha, loser, and walk away, and you're gonna slowly die in agony. Not to mention, the Plague Marines are so fucking terrifying if you really think about it. I remember not even hearing a book. I remember hearing in Adeptus Ridiculous, Bricky talk about like a book where it describes that like there was a ship and all over every frequency, all they could hear was buzzing until the ship got close enough that to whatever it was, that all of a sudden the buzzing came from inside the ship and nothing but like flies, bloat flies just came in and just like ate everyone alive. It was actually kind of scary. So Plague Marines would be the scariest. Because you're just going to sit there and suffer. No, my blue stuff. Also, if you wonder what this is my painting handle. It is just blue tack. I actually would like to get some more of it eventually. What about noise marines? They just blast your skin off with noise. I'm not sure. Painted Deathwing. Where the fuck did that just go? Well, I just lost a paintbrush. Fuck. Also, why is this down here? Corvus Backstar appearance. These doors you could actually take off and put on a rhino, by the way. Ah! Dude, I almost dipped this into my paint. I would have been so upset. Alright, let's get that out of the way. I was grabbing my drink is what I was doing. Also, at some point, I don't know if this will be a 24-hour stream. It depends on how the 24-hour streams do. We still do have this whole combat patrol to paint. How many minis is it? 17. I could probably get it done. The Rhino isn't really crazy on trim. What is it? 10 regular Night Lords, 5 Chosen, 1 Jump Pack Captain for Chaos Space Marines. Yeah, there it is. 5 Chosen, a Chaos Lord, Chaos Rhino, and either the kill team or you could just do Legionaries. Also, Chain Axe. Hold on, let me itch, and then we'll get back to painting. Let's see. Actually, we are going to need green and white again. 1 hour and 24 minutes per mini. The Dark Angels Combat Patrol's only 19 minis. I know I can paint Death Watch in an hour. I was painting those Eradicators in 30 minutes, and I was painting these in 45. I'm sorry. I was taking an hour on those and 45 minutes on these. So I know I can do the Death Watch in a total of 45 minutes. What was I doing? Oh, yes. I needed to make more mint. Yes, it will include building and priming. Oh, that did not know. But in the 24-hour stream, we'll be building and priming. One of the Blade Guard vets are going to be what do you call them? We might do a little bit of preemptive building. I didn't say that the whole goal was going to be building and painting a whole combat patrol, because it would be building, kit bashing, and painting, and I cannot do all that in 24 hours. It's just going to be mostly painting. So Friday, we'll probably do some building of the regular intercessors or something like that. The guys who aren't going to be super fancified. And then that Saturday, which is the 15th, is when it'll happen. I have hope. I have hope Astartes 2 is going to be good. But we'll see if GW fucks it up. GW has a great tendency to fuck up their own projects. Or do the ultimatum of, you work for us or you don't do Warhammer stuff anymore. that is a lot of GW's ultimatums. Oh, you love this hobby? This universe? You made a fan animation? Yeah, how about you don't fucking do that, you fuck? If somebody's gonna make money off this property, it's gonna be us and us alone. That's GW. There's that. Or Sardes is. Here's the final site. You'd really hope so. Gotta make that bang. Well, see, painting minis is completely fine to do because GW doesn't give a fuck about that. Now, if I started 3D printing whole ass minis, GW is gonna get really upset. That's something I don't. I'm gonna stop right there. I was gonna say that's something I don't do a lot of. I almost have a fully printed 3D printed Warhound Titan, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop before I be a hypocrite. Okay, yeah. Alright, let's do the other side. Are these Melta lances? That's gotta be what they are. Oh, they're frag lances? You should be able to say that they're Melta lances. Give it anti-vehicle characteristics or something. Okay, let's continue to do more of that. Why is my floor wet? Oh, it's from the apple juice that's on the floor. I'm such an adult. I definitely am just pulling straight shots of apple juice. I'm so much of a grown-up, guys. Be crack lances at least? Yes, I also agree. Because grenade launchers get to choose between crack and non-crack. Only Rough Riders get Melta and crack? That's lame. And gay. That's so fucking stupid. I hate doing these little straps. Am I painting the combat patrol? What do you mean? Like the Krieg combat patrol right now? No. This is straight up out of the This is out of the original launch box. I'm sorry, that kind of sounds like Game of Thrones. I don't like to talk about other YouTubers or anything. If you look up Astral Veil, he does like Jeopardy Hammer a lot of times with bigger named people and smaller named people. His outro sounds like Game of Thrones, but like remixed. It's very much that. Dude, it might be Game of Thrones remix. Oh shit. Let me find something else to listen to. Otherwise my ADHD doesn't work. And when I say my ADHD doesn't work, I mean like I can't just focus on painting. There we go. Hey, if that's what you watched it for, that's your call. Razzie, didn't you think that they had plasma guns because their carbines were like weird? I mean, I totally understand how you thought that. Trailers specifically for canoes? Yes. You can hold like 4 canoes in one. Because I used to have a kayak, and they sell specifically trailer kayaks. It's okay, Razzie. We're not going to shame you. They do have power swords. I don't even know where those bits would be. Yes, I do. Because there it is. And I can see how you thought the like little coil things were them. I forgot these were all in here. What is that from? Oh, that's for a character. Are so much cheaper than a full trailer? Yeah. And then this is your power swords. They have the little energy packs. Ooh, my stomach might be saying it's time to stop streaming. I did have Taco Bell for breakfast, and then I had Arby's for lunch. We'll stream longer tomorrow. We'll definitely stream longer tomorrow. Then actually Sunday we might play some Helldivers, and we might play some more stuff as well. Why? Because my stomach's not great right now. I am not Pay Money Wubby. I will not shit myself on stream. All right. I have gusto. And not only that, I want to record something for a video and like work on that as well. The fuck eats Taco Bell, then decides good day to get Arby's for lunch. The same guy who had pretzel bites at the movie theater. Hey, fuck you, man. It was a chill day where I went to go see a movie and like relax. So I also want to work on a video today as well. Talking about like how I'm able to paint so much. Taco Bell doesn't mess me up that much. It's not like okay. how do I say this? If Taco Bell gives you diarrhea, you don't need to reproduce. Arby's was because it was right there. Also, I'm not getting like anything crazy from Arby's. I'm getting the half-pound roast beef sandwich. Throw a little bit of Arby's sauce on there is perfect. They can't fuck up a sandwich that's 90% meat and 10% bread. All right? They can't fuck that up. All right. I also want to make a fucking video today as well. It's the parasite outbreak. No, it's not that. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that. That's not the problem I'm having. But I do want to make a video talking about, like, a lot of people have problems with painting frequently, especially as frequently as I do. So I kind of want to just do something about that, like do a little video on that, and I'm going to probably continue to paint this for said video. Do like a little painting head video. The Taco Bell was a major spreader. That was only for your state, Razzie. That's only the local Detroit area. But I do appreciate you all so much. Jesus Christ. I have to just take a normal crap, guys. Relax. It's not that bad. I am going to go. Make sure to leave a like. If you're new here, subscribe. You can become a YouTube member today for 99 cents. That gives you early access to videos and everything without ads. Other than that, though. Oh, and for members, you get to choose one of these guys, one of the characters, unless it's a homebrew thing or a named character, and we'll put your name on the nameplate or on the base. So if you want any of your names on any of these characters or any of the previous painted stuff, unless it's a named character, you can become a member today. And I will start with the top tier members and then work my way down. So I probably got a message out to Painted Deathwing and Nelson later. But other than that, though, I will see you in the next one, where I'm going to actually do my outro now because I forget to do it in the correct way anyways. Wherever you are in the world, have a good evening and or night, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.